Hi, today we're at Gattos Restaurant on Route 30 and Schoolhouse Road, directly across from Lincoln Way Central High School. Let's go inside and see how New Lenox eats. Hi, today I'm here with Frank and Uncle Phil Polito. Frank, tell me a little bit about the history of the restaurant.
Well, we opened up Gattos in our first location in 2000, which was in Tinley Park. Just to give you a little background on it, I guess my brother and I started when we were younger. We worked in restaurants, in hotels as well. Then when we got a bit older, we just figured we'd try one ourselves, and we opened up the Tinley Park location in 2000. And then we waited an additional 3 years, and we opened up the New Lenox location out here, and we since have opened up our third location in Downers Grove. Okay. So far so good.
What is Gattos? Where did you get the name from?
Well, Gattos is actually our last name, which means cat, which if any of you have ever seen our shirts, we have a tomato on it. It's obvious we couldn't put a cat on our shirt. So
makes sense. Makes sense.
Hence the tomato.
So why'd you come down to New Lenox?
You know, actually, when we opened the Tinley Park store, the south side was just growing by leaps and bounds. I think that's going to continue. I think it's kind of a great area, very family oriented. So when Tinley Park went so well, we wanted to stay out south, and Will County was one of the fastest growing counties in the state. So we migrated just a bit west out to New Lenox, and extremely happy to be here.
Gattos meaning Italian for cat. I guess you're an Italian restaurant.
Yes, actually I should have mentioned that, right? Yes, we are an Italian restaurant. Yes, we are.
Do you have any special any special meals or anything?
I'll tell you what, we actually have a bunch, and you know, if you wanted to start with, like, let's say, I think our eggplant parmesan is as good as you're going to find anywhere. We have all kinds of pastas, whether they be stuffed with regatta cheese, like stuffed shells, or cheese ravioli. We also have steaks and chops. One of my favorites is, if you're a fish fan, we do what they call portofino. Okay. And it's similar to like a zuppa de pesce. It's clams, mussel, shrimp, and calamari. It's in a thin red. Okay. And Portofino basically is a little fishing village in Italy. Okay. And in Genoa. So we just borrowed the name from them.
Yeah, because I guess you have family from Portofino, or?
My family, we are actually Barese, which is Bari, and I've never been there. My wife, who is half Irish and half Italian, has been out there, but unfortunately I haven't been.
Know the feeling. Now I see family is important too by all the pictures on the wall. Is most of those?
Yes, actually, if you were to walk through the restaurant, all the pictures in the restaurant are of our family. My mother, her wedding picture is up by the door as you walk in. And every other picture, all my grandparents and great aunts and great uncles are just all over the walls. And it's just part of being a family restaurant. We wanted to kind of use that as a theme of our restaurant.
Is Uncle Phil in any of them?
Uncle Phil is in one. He's actually... I
happen to be in several of them.
Okay.
Yeah, he is actually in several. He is playing the accordion. Okay. In a picture there. I don't think he's ever played the accordion more than that one time, though. I think it was a one-time deal.
Good. And I noticed that we're in the back room.
Yes.
Now, is this a banquet room, or people rent this room?
Yes, you actually are in my banquet room. We do just small kind of banquets or catering events, up to about 65 back here. And then in the other room, we have room for up to 100. It works out pretty well. It's nice to have the additional space just in case anybody wants to do a baptism or christening or what have you.
And I know you're very good with the community. I mean, my sons are both athletes, and you've taken care of them with the teams at Lincoln Way West and also Lincoln Way Central, and also with different types of fundraisers and et cetera.
Yeah, we're actually very close to Lincoln Way Central, which is right across the street from us. I just like staying involved with, I don't consider myself that old. So I guess you could say that when I see the kids, I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for the kids. I just kind of like doing whatever it is we do just for the sake of doing it. I think, kids are great.
The one question I did have, since I've been coming in here for quite a while, why the chalkboards?
You know what, actually the chalkboards are relatively simple in that if you need to make a change, you just erase it. And a good portion of the people that come in, I think initially didn't understand the concept. They look for a printed menu, which we have if you'd like. We just have some small printed menus. But I just think it's kind of nice to be able to go to the board. If you want to change something, you just erase it. If you run out of it, you just erase it. And it's something that I think was also done years ago. Some of the older established restaurants from years and years ago, they didn't print menus every day. They just threw it up on a board. Here's what we got.
It's a very nice idea.
It's cool. I like it. I think it's a neat concept.
Nice. I'm a fan. You got me as a fan for that one. That's a pretty good
deal.
So, what do you like the best about the restaurant business?
I'll tell you, truthfully, it's. I like to say that. I guess we're in the entertainment business, and I'm here to make sure that whoever walks through our doors, we provide them just a great overall experience, and that's from food to service to ambiance. I think that is something that I really enjoy. Every day you go to work, it's fun. We're here to just make sure that everybody that comes in has a great time.
So I see that you were awarded the 2009 New Lenox Chamber Business of the Year.
Yes, we were. Actually, it was a wonderful honor. I can't tell you how grateful I am to the Chamber for giving us that award. I truly felt that we received the award for just doing what it is that we love to do, and just being involved in the community and providing a nice place for the local people to come in and eat and enjoy themselves is really what I feel. It's all that we do. So the fact that they recognize something special we did, I think is it's just wonderful. But truthfully, we're just doing what we love to do, and that's not going to change. The most important thing to me, I guess, going forward, is just to make sure that we live up to that honor. And that's this year is what I'm going to be focusing on. Is just making sure that everybody that comes in feels and understands why it is we were given this great honor.
Everybody knows when they come in here, you're always walking around talking to everybody, making sure all the guests are happy. I mean, that's the mark of a very good owner, a very conscientious owner.
Well, thank you very much. In this business, it worked out great. Truthfully, in school, it caused me a lot of problems.
So what are we going to cook tonight, Frank?
Well, we're going to actually cook some chicken parmesan tonight, and I just felt that that was something that was pretty universal, and that I think everybody would like it. And anybody who's sitting at home, I guess, if you don't know how to cook chicken parmesan, they're now going to have you to thank for being able to cook it.
Hopefully, thank.
Well, I think they're going to be fine. I think they're going to be fine.
Well, let's go back and cook some.
Sounds great.
Thanks. Okay, Frank, what are we going to cook up?
Well, I thought we would do chicken parmesan because I thought it's something that everybody would probably like at home, and if you wanted to make it at home, this is pretty simple. So let's give it a go here.
Beat up a little eggs?
I'm gonna have you beat up some eggs here real nice, and what we have is just some chicken breasts that I've had them fillet and kind of trim for you. Okay, I think we're in pretty good shape there. Okay, so what we have here is we just have your chicken breast.
Yep.
And what I'll tell you to do is maybe we're gonna just hit it with just a touch of salt and a touch of pepper before we flour them.
Dredge them?
Actually, yeah, we're going to hit it in the flour a couple times.
A couple times?
Yeah, just make sure it's covered. Okay, now we're going to go to the egg.
Say when.
Now we're in great shape. Now what I would say, we're going to go in the breadcrumbs.
I'm going to without making too much of a
Oh,
mess.
no, you're doing good, actually.
Now do you
throw some on top.
Or are you a thrower on top?
I'm a thrower on topper and a fluffer, so you're good. Now I'd flip it over, give it a little pat, so it sticks. There you go. Flip it again. Give it a little pat. Throw a little more on top. There you go. Pat it down again. I'll tell you, you are darn good.
You gotta
boy.
go slow
You
with
are
me, though.
darn good. Okay, now you have your chicken breast. It's breaded. It's ready to go. You could do this two ways. We can throw this in the fryer, which is what we're going to do.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to lay that down in there. Be careful. And then we're just going to drop it.
Okay.
So she's going to cook up. You're going to be in great shape. You're going to have your chicken parmesan. Now you can do that two ways. We actually dropped it in the fryer for speed. You can just put it on your stove if you wanted to do this at home, and basically just use some vegetable oil would be the easiest. Sometimes olive oil is a bit too strong.
Now, how do you know when it's fried all the way up?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're just going to look at it.
Okay.
It's going to be as simple as that. And I mean, an easy trick is that we can grab it and we can bend it a little bit just to take a peek to make sure that we're in good shape.
Okay. It doesn't, it's not like it floats or anything. It just.
No. And it looks like it's moving along pretty well.
Looks done.
How's that look to you guys?
Looks
That looks
great to
pretty
me.
good to me, right?
Okay. Now what do we do, Frank?
All right, well, we got the chicken out of the fryer. We're in good shape there. I'll bring you over here. And what we're going to do is just take a little of the...
I'll let you dollop.
All right, we're going to just take a little of the marinade. We're going to throw that right on top.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now we'll just come back over here. We have some grated mozzarella cheese. And just, you can dump a bunch on top.
Oh, I like a lot of cheese.
There you go.
Any particular spread pattern? or
No, you're doing perfect. I think you're in great shape. All right, you're all good. Now, right behind you here is just our broiler.
Okay.
You just slide that baby right in there.
And that's it?
That is it. We're going to turn the oven up a little bit. That's going to melt the cheese right on top for you.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is just take a look at the cheese. And
It's melting in front of your eyes.
that looks pretty good to me. So we're in good shape. There is our finished product. And I think you did good work. I think I might keep you. So that's all we would do.
Looks very good.
Just slide that right off the plate. There you have your chicken parmesan. We would have a side of pasta with that usually.
Pull me in or outside and see what we
Yes, that sounds terrific.
So Frank, what are we going to start out with first?
Well, I actually thought we would start out with the garbage salad first, which is our kind of signature salad. And it's some romaine lettuce, hearts of palm, fontanella cheese, blue cheese, salami, ham, roasted red pepper, and then olive, onion, cucumber, tomato, and a Kalamata olive. So that's kind of the standard item that I think every table gets one on the table and they share it. That's a salad for two, which I actually think would feed four people. Hope you're enjoying it.
This is phenomenal.
Terrific.
The dressing and the cheeses go together so well. Oh, wow. Oh, what do we have next?
Well, actually, we just went with your basics. I think every restaurant's got spaghetti with meatball, so I thought it might be kind of nice to at least let you just taste our marinade. And as you can see, our meatballs are they're very big.
Yes.
We like to say it's baseball size. So usually people come in, they'll say, "Hey, can I get a couple meatballs?" I say, "Not necessary. One is fine." They're just huge.
Now, are they homemade?
Yes, we make all the meatballs here ourselves.
Sauce is very good.
Terrific.
Sauce is
Terrific.
very
I'm
good.
glad you like it. Well, that is eggplant parmesan, and that is actually our special that we run Thursday.
Okay.
And it's just some eggplant that's dusted in flour. It's sliced pretty thin. We use a little parmesan and mozzarella cheese. And then we just finish it by melting some mozzarella on top, as well as a side of mustacholi with it.
Wow.
So usually that item as well. It's usually more than one person can eat. So
That is very good.
Terrific.
The eggplant is phenomenal.
terrific. Now,
Oh, this looks familiar.
does it? I would figure that would. I figured that would. Now, if you tell me that this is going to be better than what we serve normally, I'm going to have to hire you. So that's our
Done to
chicken
perfection.
parm. Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew that this one we were going to be gold on.
That's very good.
But actually, yeah, just a breaded chicken cutlet, and we just pour our marinara on there and melt some mozzarella cheese on top rather, with a side of angel hair, or actually whatever pasta you'd like.
The basics.
So
but
I chose angel hair.
basics, but very, very good.
Good, terrific.
Oh, and I've had this before.
Well, there we have our sausage and peppers, which we usually mix. We always use red and green peppers, occasionally yellow peppers as well. I think red and the yellow peppers are usually a bit sweeter than the green, so it's nice to mix them. And I just in a little garlic and olive oil.
Very good, very good. Oh, wow.
I threw you a curveball.
Yes, this doesn't look Italian.
That is not necessarily Italian. That is what we call our cowboy steak.
That's
It's our bone-in ribeye. It's a 16-ounce ribeye steak that we broil in a top-down broiler, and I serve it with mushroom caps and mashed potatoes. And I kind of threw that out there just in that I think most people come here for Italian food, but we are very good with steaks and chops.
You are very good with steaks.
So I thought you might like that.
Very good with steaks. That's very good.
No more tricks, actually, though. I think we're in good shape here.
That is phenomenal.
Good. Okay.
Oh, I put the knife back there. Oh,
Now that is actually my favorite. As far as when I eat seafood, this is my favorite. This is what we call portofino, or you can call it zuppa de pesce. It's clams, mussels, shrimp, and calamari. It's all in a thin red over a bed of linguine. Basically, the name comes from, and I don't know if I told you, the name comes from Portofino is a fishing village
okay.
in the city of Genoa.
Okay.
So we just borrowed the name.
Okay. Now, where do you get your seafood from? Is that another thing?
The seafood, the seafood and all the stuff, yes. We get all our seafood fresh, our steaks, everything like that, fresh twice a week. None of it's frozen. And we just order it as we need it. And that's why we hope that our food is always fresh and good.
Oh, this is very good. Most time the rings of the calamari normally aren't done.
Well,
right,
I hope that's
these
okay.
are done very, very well.
I guess you always have to keep in mind with shellfish. The saying goes, months that ended in R are excellent shellfish months.
Oh, really?
So whenever anybody's buying clams or oysters or you name it, any shellfish will be great with a month that ends in an R.
Wow, that's a good thing to know.
It may be an old wise tale, but
That happens to be my favorite also.
oh, I can see why. That's very good.
well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, I just figured we'd throw out a bunch of different things, just let you look at all different spectrums of what we do here. And I hope you're enjoying everything, especially what you cooked, of course.
Oh yes, of course. Or this is a very unique. This is very, very good, actually.
It is.
Very good.
I think it has all the fish in there that if you're a fish lover and you love Italian food, I think that would be probably the dish that you would enjoy most.
Well, Frank, Uncle Phil, thank you for having us. Really appreciate this.
It's been our pleasure.
Gattos in New Lenox. It's how New Lenox eats.